What up? What up? I'm sure I'm not the face you were expecting to see. Marty's going to be a couple minutes late. He asked me to kick things off on his behalf. So, what's going on? Um, so, we got some bad news. The game's about to start. I'm not sure if you all heard, but Chloe Bibby is out with I think, left knee injury. I don't know how she was injured, but Fever are now down to 9 players. They can't bring on another hardship player until Sophie Cunningham officially misses a game, which is tonight. But good news for Fever. Nafisa Collier is still out with, I believe, an ankle. But still, it's going to be a tough game. But yeah, this isn't good. That's not a good look for the Indiana Fever. Pretty much her entire team is injured at this point. I'm not sure if Marty heard the news either. He's on daughter drop-off duty, so those of you who were excited to see if Chloe Bibby gets some minutes tonight, man, it's gonna be a tougher game to watch. We'll see how they do. Let's see. So let us know who's all here. Like I said, Marty will be here. I'm just stepping in as leading this stream. He's on daughter drop off duty, so once he gets here, I'll be back to just chilling and letting him run the show. But he asked me to step in for him, so the stream didn't kick off late for you all. So I hope I'm just as entertaining as Marty. I'm gonna try. What's up, Shiloh? Let's see. I'm not shocked, and I am with many others. I will be shocked if they win any more games. It's going to be tougher with Chloe Bibby now out. They don't have. I think Howard and Dantas technically is a power forward, not a center. So Boston, if you really think about positions, doesn't have a true backup. But the way Stephanie White is playing Dantas, she's playing her as Boston's backup. So we'll remove Dantas. With Sophie out, the only true wing player we have is Howard and Timpson, and that's it. Like we're down to nothing but a guard lineup with AB. So this is gonna be a tough matchup. Mystics are obviously one of the better teams in the league, but I mean they can push the pace. They have size. They're going to be a tough team. It's going to be a tough matchup, especially now that Indiana Fever, I think, has officially become the smallest lineup in the WNBA. I'm not sure. We have no bench at this moment. We pretty much lost our depth. We're down to 9 players. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. All right. All right, Lexi Hall's back in the starting lineup, though, so that's a positive. Hopefully she can drain those threes because if Kelsey's not hot tonight, it's going to be a struggle shooting night for Indiana if Lexi can't get her shot going. They pretty much have no shooters at this point. Woo! Kelsey has a tough assignment taking on Colton. I'm sorry, Carlton. I just don't want CC to suit up for the remainder of the season. I don't know if it's going to be worth it at this point. I mean, since the news came out about her ankle, no one knows how serious it is. Her coach stepped on it, so I'm sure she re-aggravated it. Lexi just drained a 3. That's a good sign. Maybe Lexi will get cooking today. I'm here for that. I'm here for Lexi shootout. You just got to contain McBride. Oh, they just got to contain McBride. You can't let McBride get too hot. She's dangerous. Yeah, I don't know about Cece. If my opinion is, I think she's. Oh, Lexi with the fadeaway and 1. Let's go, Lexi. Yeah, Cece. I'm of the opinion that she's done. She's out. The Fever, if they don't win this game tonight, their season's over. They have to win tonight. They have back-to-back games against the Lynx. If they don't win tonight, it's going to be a tough uphill battle, especially now with yet another injury and yet bringing in another hardship player to fit in. They just have faced too many uphill battles. Although Amber Cox did say she's finally going to bring in another wing player, so that's a good sign. At least she's going to try to get the right player and not bring in another 5'6", 5'7" player. Howard in true form missed a bunny. What are your all's thoughts on the Fever season? What do you guys think? Do you want them at this point? Do you want them to make the playoffs, or what do you think? And if Indiana does not make the playoffs, are you going to watch the playoffs? Are you going to watch the postseason if Indiana's out? I think that's interesting. I might catch it. I might catch a game here and there depending on who it is. I like New York. I like the Lynx. I like the Valkyries. If any of those 3 teams are in, I might catch a game. But let me know. Will you watch the postseason if Indiana's out? What's up, Casey? Long time no see. Chloe Bibby's out hurt, so Fever's down to 9 players. So hopefully Marty should be here shortly. He said he'll be a few minutes late. All right, Lynx Fever caused a turnover, so that's good. 1 turnover each. So as long as they play tight defense and are able to contain McBride, I think they have a shot, especially if Lexi's shot's fallen, if Kelsey can get going. Kelsey missed a bunny. But that's a problem with Indiana at this point. They have no shooters now. Sophie's out. Bibby's out. Caitlin's out. Ari McDonald was hit or miss, but they have no shooting weapons at this point. Lexi's been cold. She did drain a 3 in a mid-range, so if she can get going, that's good. If Kelsey has an off night and if her shot's not falling, this is going to be a tough night if Lexi and Kelsey cannot get their shots to fall. We need Lexi and Kelsey to come through on their shooting tonight if this team has a chance to win. Both of them have to come through on their shooting. Shiloh says I'm done watching them and tune into you guys for the play-by-play. Oh, so you don't even watch? Oh, is that why you yell at me for the Gamecast? I don't blame you, honestly. It's been these games have been brutal to watch. They've been super hard to get through. Williams got away with the travel there. She had it up. I don't know how that was not a travel. Casey says we'll watch for the Lynx if the Fever don't make it with the hometown bye. Yeah. The Lynx are good. The Lynx, I will tune in for the Lynx. And Lexi just drained another shot. Lexi's getting hot. This is a good sign. We're off to a good start. Lexi and Kelsey, we just need them two to hit. Yeah, the Lynx, New York, and the Valkyries, I'll tune in for. Those are the 3 teams I'll watch. Ooh, Carrington with a tough mid-range. I totally forgot the Lynx picked her up. Casey, how do you feel about Carrington being getting picked up by the Lynx? Boston just hit the connection from Odyssey. This team looks like Fever looks like they're playing like they know their season's on the line, and it is. So this is good. But then again, they started out hot like this against Dallas and blew it to where they were down 21. So they just got to keep this energy. They're coming out with good energy to start, though. Ooh. Smith missed both of her free throws. Damn. How do you miss both free throws? That's terrible. Lexi with the layup, taking it to the rack. Backdoor. That's what we need. We need Lexi to have a hot game. Ooh, Carrington with the mid-range. She missed it. Ooh. Shepard taking on Howard. Lexi's got the tough matchup on Carrington. Kelsey for 3. Ooh, brick that. Let's check the box score. I think Lexi has pretty much all their points right now. Yeah, Lexi's got 11 points. She's got 11 of their 16 points. Yeah, it's been a Lexi Hall show. I try to block out the extra stuff she does and just try to enjoy the defense she has brought to the team. Not gonna lie, it's been a struggle. Yeah, I'm on the fence with Carrington too. I'm on the fence if I like her defense also. Like sometimes she's good. She plays super tight defense and clean defense, but other times she just gets too scrappy to where it's dirty. So she's like hit or miss with me. But she can play really good, tight, clean defense. That's when she's on her A game. That's when she's fun to watch. It's just once she crosses that line, I just can't get down with that. But she can't get away with that dirty stuff with Cheryl Reeve, though. So I don't see her being a dirty player with the Lynx. Cheryl Reeve would be quick to bench her. I don't see her getting away with that nonsense. Cheryl Reeve don't play. I think this was a good move for Carrington to be picked up by the Lynx because the Lynx, I think, will make her a cleaner and better player. I think they'll clean her game up because Cheryl Reeve don't play. She's not going to put up with that extra nonsense, that on-court BS. You liked her on last year's Suns team? I don't know. I don't know that I liked her on last year's Suns team. Isn't that when she gouged Cece? I don't know how Dejanay and other players play with those long fingernails. I took the basketball out for the first time in like 20 years. My shot was terrible when I first started, but I finally started to get my shot back, kind of. But I had to cut my fingernails when I took the ball out again because my fingernails weren't long, but they were long enough to where it was scraping the basketball. I don't know how these players play with those long fingernails. I can't type. I can't do anything with long fingernails. They just get in the way. If anyone knows how Chloe Bibby got hurt, by the way, drop it in the chat. I've been trying to find it on Twitter, and I haven't been able to find any information other than I believe it's her left knee. Okay, so Stephanie White came out with a press conference pregame saying that it's her left knee, felt something during pregame, so she's been held out as precaution. Has been dealing with knee soreness the past few days. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's an injury per se. It looks like it's just precautionary. So if that's the case, that might be a good sign, but we'll see what happens. But it doesn't seem like it's anything to be concerned about. But we'll see if she plays next game. Ooh, Bree Turner's in. She's been getting some minutes of late. Interesting. She has been coming through for the Fever on the defensive end, though. Ooh. I think that was an offensive foul. Turner hit the floor. Oh, they put the new pickup. They put Petty. Petty's in now. I know nothing about Petty. I just know she's like 36. I don't know what's up with Indiana picking up all these old players. But we got Turner and Petty on the floor. Kelsey Mitchell drained a three. All right, that's a good sign. Maybe Kelsey will get hot. We got her and Lexi hitting. Oh, man, we might have a shot. Lexi got the ball. Steal. Ooh. Shea Petty for three. Ooh. Woo! First points with Indiana. Petty drains a three. Everyone's hitting. Yo, Turner with the knockout of Carrington's hand. There we go. This team's firing. What's up, Marty?
Hey, what's going on? I'm sorry.
Yo, man, this team is firing. We got everyone hitting threes.
I know. I've seen it.
Chloe Bibby's out, precautionary.
Yeah, I know. What's going on, chat?
They said it's okay if Marty's not here. Nicole can run everything.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I have held it down for 3 games.
I know.
So I appreciate you looking out. I had a daddy duty call.
Daddy duty.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Lana Smith for three. Woo! Was that Carlton? No, that might have been Carlton. Yeah, that was Carlton. My bad. Kelsey for three. Woo! Indiana as a team, 5 for 6 from the three. Let's go. Ooh, Lexi Hall almost had to steal.
All right. So what I've seen, I was keeping up. Lexi, she had like 11 points so far.
No, I think she's got more now. Yeah, they're playing pretty tight defense. Their defense is tightened up.
All right, Mitchell finally scored.
Yeah, we got Mitchell's drained. She's 2 for 3. Lexi's 2 for 2 from 3. Everyone's hitting threes, but yeah, Lexi's got 11.
Didn't I see Shea Petty hit a 3?
Shea Petty hit. That was her first points. Yeah, that was her first shot of the game. She hit a 3.
Oh wow,
Welcome to
Shay.
Indiana.
Shay Petty. Not Kate,
36-year-old
not
Shea
no
Petty.
relation to Katy Perry.
Well, who was that? Was that Petty? Kelsey trying to take on the entire Minnesota Lynx team and take it to the rack and gets fouled.
You know how she do. I seen Boston hit a three. Sims, obviously
Oh,
Sims
did she
it.
hit a three? I know she.
Yeah,
I know she's been hitting her layups.
I'm glad Bree Turner got some.
Nah, Boston hit a layup. She's got 3 points. She didn't hit a three. She had it and one. Lexi or Kelsey. I was just telling people because I haven't seen Petty play,
Yeah,
but I was like, we need with Cunningham now out. If Lexi doesn't hit her shots and Kelsey's off, they're screwed. They need Lexi and Kelsey to hit their shots today if they want a shot in hell of winning.
I think this. Hold on. I gotta switch my camera. No one. Okay, now we're good. I think this back to back and plus they playing 3 games in what 3 or 4 days
Yeah,
for the Liberty. It's going to hurt.
and especially being that they're only 9 deep now,
Exactly.
and that's why I think Stephanie White. Like people can't get mad at White. Like I'm gonna do my best because she has to do constant rotations this game because she's
No,
got no bench.
I was talking about the Liberty. I mean the Lynx. She pushed off. She pushed off. They should have called offensive foul. She pushed off on Turner. I was talking about the Liberty. I mean the Lynx that they playing back to back and a game on Sunday. They the most weary team. The Fever been off for like 5 days.
That's true, but
Oh,
we also have a big stretch with back to back and ooh, Lexi in the corner. Ooh, air ball. Ooh, God. Um, I mean, Fever's got a ooh. That was a nice pass by McBride, but Fever's got a tough stretch too, though.
yeah, but if you look at the rest of their games, they play Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. They don't have no back to back.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, links aren't depleted though. I mean, Fee's out, but who else is out for them?
Um, nope. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they got a
Oh,
full roster outside of Fee. I think.
yeah. I just think they travel time from the travel time that they had for well they had to play Atlanta or who they played last night Atlanta then Indy then they travel back home. Come on, Kelsey. Oh,
Oh,
let's
you're behind. You saw that the
yeah.
steal, yeah, the turnover.
Yeah. Then Lexi, I gotta see if I could
Yeah, I'm on Amazon Prime. The Fever
okay.
broadcast.
And I'm on reload, get back in there. She's at the line, so that's at
Yeah,
the
Kelsey's
okay.
at the line.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm almost caught up.
yeah.
This would have been a good game for Baby to play in too.
I know.
But they've been
She
off for
she
five
played. She
days.
was at Top Golf playing golf
That
yesterday.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. How man, I don't know. I'm starting to like wonder about this team, with the injury. But nobody caught on to Leo Boston. What's going on? Get up. Great to see you. Nobody caught Aaliyah Boston either. She, when she hit that 3 point shot, her and Turner in half court, she had a wrap around her right thigh.
Oh, really?
No, if you go on my timeline on X, I tagged Scott Agnes on it. I said, "Hey Scott, you missed this one." I said, "Why nobody reporting on Leah Boston has this wrap around her thigh?" I said, "Oh, my bad. You probably want us to pay. You probably gonna put this report behind a paywall and make us pay for the information."
Damn. Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, her quad. No, that's her groin.
Yeah.
Her upper quad or groin. That's up high.
I don't. From what Chloe Peterson put out earlier, she said that Amber Cox said they definitely are going to sign a wing player
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yep. He
So
actually can't sign anyone until Sophie Cunningham officially misses a game, which is today.
yeah. So I'm thinking, I wonder who they're gonna bring in. What wing player do they have in mind to bring? I'm gonna tell you something. Even though I give Stephanie White a hard time, rightfully so, I think if she get this team into the playoffs and get past the first round, there's a chance that this Stephanie White could win Coach of the Year.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, you think of what the Fever has went through. Caitlin, Chloe, Sophie, Ari, and Sydney. I mean, that would be like some phenomenon type of stuff.
Yo, I went on. You should have told me to go on Twitter. Paige is a better basketball player than Caitlin Clark. Clark may have been a generational talent, but Paige is a better basketball player overall with a much higher ceiling.
You know what?
And then someone commented, Paige Beckers is one double-figure scoring game away from joining Cynthia Cooper, Candace Parker, and Asia Wilson as the only players to record at least 10 points in each of their first 30 games.
Well, it's, I look at this. I was on this one guy's YouTube channel, and he's been following Paige and Caitlin Clark, and he broke it down about them two, which one is the better player. And he clearly, and the dude, when he talks basketball, he knows what he's talking about, and he pretty much say, "Hey, Caitlin is the better player," you know. And the reason why everybody was so much on Paige in the beginning because ESPN, she had a better following.
Well,
She
she
went to
went to
UConn.
UConn. No one
Exactly.
knows Iowa.
Exactly, and nobody knew Caitlin. And then, and if you look at it, it's the same way. Damaris Johnson hit a three. They up 30. Bria Turner with the back rebound. So man,
Ooh, Dejanay taking it to the hole. She looks like a different player on this Lynx team.
yeah, I still don't like her.
I mean, if she can clean up her game, and I mean, I don't care about. Ooh, Dantas
Yeah,
for another three.
I know Dantas is not playing.
Yo,
Lexi is on fire.
they're 6 for 8 as a team from the three. That's crazy. Minnesota can't buy a three.
No, but you know what? Minnesota shoots the most threes, and the Fever give up the least threes.
Well, the
That's
thing is, it's like they're only 6 points. Alexi for three.
Oh, so we caught up now. So what's your time?
8:58.
Yeah, 8:58. So we up together. Shay Petty makes a three. Oh, Shay Petty can shoot, huh?
Yo, how are you ahead? What do you got?
I'm looking at the ESPN app.
Oh,
So
Turner with the rebound.
See, I was glad that.
Oh, she can't handle the ball though. What are you doing, Turner?
Well, look
Petty. Yo.
Petty
Welcome to Indiana.
Look at Shay Petty. No relation to Katy Perry.
No, that's Petty, not Perry.
Yeah, I know. Well, Tom Petty. Tom Petty. Hey, they all Petty Perry.
Yo, McBride for a deep three.
McBride with a list three. The thing about it, the order for the Fever to win this game, they're going to have to get to the rack and draw fouls. Because you don't want to have
Lexi. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? I'm sorry. Go ahead. She just hit the backboard or the side of it.
Yeah. That was ugly.
Williams. She can't buy a shot.
Yeah.
McBride, though, man, that's what I was saying before you got here. You can't let McBride get get hot. She's dangerous.
I know, but Shea Petty is hitting again.
Oh, you're. Ooh, Lexi with the spin move. Yo, when did this Lexi Hall get here?
Yeah, hit the like button, everybody that's in the chat. Hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to Livewire Sports Media, Uninspire, Nicole Uninspire, and Nicole Inspire too. She has a new channel, so give her a shout out.
Thanks, man.
Shay Petty is going off.
She just hit three in a row. Was that her third?
Yeah, man. For her to be 65 years old, she's showing pretty good shooting out
Telling
there.
you.
And look, and you know what? Bree
No, she
Turner.
did you see her walking off though? She's
I
like,
know.
I'm tired.
She like, man,
She was on the couch
I'm
eating
85 years
popcorn just a
old.
day ago.
I know. And you know what? Having Bree Turner out there making decisions, passing the ball, that's something special right there.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see her dribbling the ball up the court though. Oh, and I'll be right back. Oh, Marty went away too.
No, I'm back. I was
No, so
deep.
my cat, our damn cat is a princess, and she'll pee in the litter box, but then she'll poop on the floor. And I like smelled something, and I thought she took another dump on our floor, so I had to go assess the situation.
Shea Petty has 9 points off the bench. He's 3 from 3, 3 for 3 from 3 point. Lexi Hall leads the whole team with 16 points.
That's crazy.
Mitchell has 8. Boston has 3. Howard has 2. Dantas has 3.
That's crazy
Bree
work.
Turner has 4 rebounds and 2 assists.
What does Howard got for rebounds?
She has 1.
Turner, because I know you and I talked about this before. People were bashing Turner, like, what is she doing here, whatever. I'm like, look, they
Hmm.
brought her on this team for defense, so I've never seen her play, but she obviously brought something to the table for them to want to bring her on for her defensive abilities. But you can't expect her to perform at 100% and click when she's been riding the bench all season and getting like Dookie minutes. But
Exactly.
now that she's starting to warm up and she's starting to get chemistry with the team, I mean, she's been pulling through on the defensive end of the court for the minutes she's played in the last game or two.
All she needs is opportunity.
Exactly. And she brings that length that Stephanie White likes to talk about so much.
Exactly. Definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, they need to sit Petty on the bench now. She looked tired after
Yeah.
shooting those points. I'm like, yo, she's 80. You can't play her like that. You need to give her a breather. McBride, ooh, if she would have made that. Uh-oh. I think she wants a sub. Did she just call for a sub?
I don't know why she wanted to sub.
I don't know if that's what she did, or was she looking for a I don't know. She was
Mm.
waving over to Minnesota's bench, but I didn't see. Yeah, they're looking at a replay. Are they challenging or something?
I think landing spot. It was the landing spot by Odyssey Sims.
Oh, they're doing an official review. Oh, so they're looking to upgrade it. Oh yeah. All Lakers, fever on fire, 75% from the 3-point line. Yeah, they got to keep
Mm-hmm.
this up though. They started hot against Dallas, and then they ended up down 21 and shit in the bed.
B said Petty shutting me up. It's just one game, but damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need is one game. The call stands.
Did she play at all this season on any team, Petty?
Not as I know of.
Okay.
Well, she gets 3 free throws, so it's a shooting foul for three.
They can give it away a lot quicker than they can gain it. I'm telling you. As long as Indiana plays as a team like they're doing right now, and they
Yeah,
don't revert back to hero ball and this ISO ball and all this crap, if they just keep the ball movement
yeah,
and giving it to
and
the hot hand, that's all they have to do.
and that's what Mitchell has to learn how to be disciplined because she sees other people getting off, and then she starts trying to take over the game.
Yeah. Same with Howard. Like she tries to do too much.
What is going on with um with the Liberty?
I don't know. I know they lost this last game to what, Dallas, right? Who did they
Yeah,
lose to?
to Chicago last night.
Oh, it was Chicago. Okay, yeah. I think Angel Reese had a good game. I didn't
Well,
watch the game, but I saw.
her and Camila Cadoza, I think they had a combined 20 something rebounds apiece,
That's crazy.
and over 40 points together. So they both had like a double double. They dominated that game.
New York is relatively healthy, except for
Stu,
who do they got? Stewie
Stewie, Stewie,
and my girl Lainey Hamilton's been out.
Lane, yeah, and what's the girl name on Nara Sabali?
Oh, she's out.
Yeah, she's out too. But the
Oh,
thing
that's a
about it is,
travel. I don't know how that wasn't a travel. She was doing all sorts of crazy shit.
but me personally, I think that the Liberty, I don't know how they're gonna do when I don't think I don't know how they're gonna do when Stewie comes back.
If she comes back, is she coming back?
She'll be back. She's been working out.
I don't know. They don't have like Sabrina. Sabrina's good, but she's not. She's not one to like really take over a game. She's not like. She's a good number 2 option. I wouldn't say she's a good number 1
Yeah,
option.
but then she messed her ankle up last night.
McBride, yo, that's her second deep 3.
But she's gonna be the one to have to take over the game.
Who,
McBride.
McBride?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they don't.
they can't
'Cause
shoot.
nobody on that team could score like that, like her. They all washed, man. That's why I don't even think that I picked Minnesota last year to win the title. They was the best team this year, but without Fee, they're not gonna win it.
Why did Howard try to take that shot? Ooh, nice. Nice deflection I think that was by Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! And Howard makes the layup. Ooh. Ooh.
Shepard tried to bully her way on Howard. Howard stayed with her though.
Yep. Well, trying to draw the foul.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, though. Like Minnesota, like Alana Smith, Carlton, like they can all shoot the 3. It's just they're just not. They're shooting threats. Their shots just aren't falling right now.
And they're really not a fast team. They
They can push it. They can push the pace, but typically they just play. I don't know. I think they play maybe above average pace.
yeah, I don't think they fast. They just long and big and
Yeah, they're
can
not
move.
slow.
Yeah, they all right. They're not fast like the Fever or somebody like the Valkyries and all of them. Teams that can move.
Kelsey for the mid. Ooh, that's a bunny.
She missed that. She had that.
Nice. Woo! Heidman's been having a banging year.
Yeah, she's been playing really well.
It must be the pink hair.
You got to be.
Yeah.
Who hasn't come in for the Fever yet?
Timpson. Timpson.
Yeah, Tipson hasn't come in. That's it.
They don't got anyone else. I
That's it.
That's it.
Golly. They, if they win this game, man, with 9 players, hey, that's wild.
Yep.
What the Fever gonna have to do, knowing that they have 9 players, they're gonna have to pace themselves.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, you know how we always get on Stephanie White for her rotations and stuff, and how I'm super hard on her because every couple minutes she's like rotating players in and out, which I find super annoying. She's going to have to do that today because they are down to 9 players. She can't tire. She can't tire out the same five. They don't have a roster. They don't have a bench. They don't have a
Yeah.
deep bench.
And
So
what she need to do is make
she's going to have to spread the minutes out.
if Petty is going to be able to shoot the three like she's doing, and Lexi,
Yeah.
she needs to make sure that she tells RDC Sims and Kelsey Mitchell, if you find a lane to get to the basket to draw a foul, take it to the basket. That means they could slow, they could get to the foul, and then they could give their team a little bit breathing room, a break to breathe a little bit. Because if you keep trying to play fast, Minnesota is big. They're big body. They play physical, and they'll weigh you down. You know what I'm saying? And then you get tired out. You don't want to get tired out because you still got 2 more quarters to go. But if the Fever could go in the halftime with a nice lead, I give them a chance. Actually, to be honest with you, I was on courtside screen last night,
Okay.
and I picked them to win. I picked the Fever to win tonight.
For tonight?
Yeah, I picked them to
Okay.
win
Why?
because I feel like Minnesota has had a horrible stretch. They're on the back to back. Plus, they have to play another game on Sunday along with this back to back. They played last night. They're playing tonight. Then they got to play Sunday. I think they are right for the picking. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're gonna be tired leaving from Indianapolis tonight, then going back to Minnesota and playing in Indianapolis on Sunday. Which Indianapolis is gonna gain another player after tonight, so that's gonna fit into them. So if the Fever beats them tonight, I don't care if they lose to them on Sunday. That's just a game they need to pick up. And I
Yeah.
think the Fever could beat the Storm. The Storm is not that good, so I think they'll beat them. Talia Copper is injured now. You don't know how healthy she's going to be down the stretch. Satu Sabli is crying in every post game. You
Oh
know
my God, I
about
saw that. What's she
about
crying
back
about now?
about back to backs and all of this stuff. So
Oh, I mean, I will say, when it comes to the schedule in the WNBA, I mean, the players do have a right to complain because it's not. They don't have time to recover. They don't have time to rest. That's part of the reason I think there's so many injuries this year. Honestly, because we talked about it before, like women's bodies are just different than men's, and we recover slower than men. We can't. This schedule in the WNBA is grueling, but I think that's playing part in why there's so many injuries because these players with the travel, because of the schedule, they don't have time to rest and recover at all.
I agree with you to that point. But Sasha
I
Sabli was
mean, you
injured
shouldn't
last year, and
complain in the media and be a whiny baby on TV, but I'm just saying they do
yeah.
have a right to complain. Just
But this year is the first year they moved the games to 44. Last year was 40, and
right.
Sasha Sabli been hurt half of last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in the off season, they don't have no time to recover. They go overseas and play. Asia Wilson hasn't complained all year. She took the whole off season off to get her body right, to train. There's ways that they could find ways to condition themselves. They don't have to constantly play ball year round.
It's not just that though. I'm talking the pure um skeletal makeup of a woman. I'm talking like
Yeah.
like the way our skeletal, our muscles break down and all that, like we recover a lot slower. We're more prone to certain injuries like ACL because of
Hmm.
how our hip and bones and the spacing. I don't know the anatomy of all of it, but I just know we're more prone to certain types of injuries. And if you don't allow for recovery, an ample time for recovery, like more than a day, that's where you're going to be more prone to injuries. And that's where half the league, more than half the league at this point, has been injured. I think it's because of this schedule. A large part, not all of it.
Well, I don't see it changing no time soon because
No.
with all these teams coming in, the only way is going to change if they stretch the schedule out. And I was talking about them starting the season a month early, like in April, because they do have 6 months off. But if they stretch the season to April, have preseason in March, that might help a little bit, and they could filter out how they want the schedule. But then you add in so many teams, it's going to be it's going to be you're going to have them back to backs. It's going to be one of them things that they're going to have to figure out how to stretch the league out a little bit more. Like
Well, back
two,
to back is fine, but it's just the fact that they have so many back to backs. Like their weeks are so condensed. Like having a back to back every once in a while is fine, but having like 3 or 4 games in a week is ridiculous. Plus travel time and all. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Like if you have 3 games in a week, say you have one in the beginning, like Monday, then you might have a back to back, say like Friday and Saturday. Then that'll
Yeah,
work.
because
That'll
you have
work
to
like
factor in travel time. Like that doesn't count, so you take that off the table. But yeah, as long as you have at least a little bit of time in between to allow these players
yeah.
to rehab and do what they got to do, but they just don't have that time to do that.
And say if you have a back to back on a Thursday and a Friday, then say the team don't play again till Wednesday. That gives them enough time, especially if they're on the West Coast trip, having a back to back, and then they could come back home and then have by like Tuesday and Thursday. The feet messing up now in the second quarter.
I
It's just
know. Casey said, "Did you see what Sid just tweeted?" No. What did she tweet? Was it that Brie and Shay work out together in the off season? Is that what she tweeted? I'm on Twitter
they,
now. I'm trying to find.
they say I didn't know
Do
they work out in all season together.
is that what Sid tweeted?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
That should have been a foul on Kelsey for Kelsey Mitchell with McBride, and then they don't even give her that the same thing, a closeout, and
Yeah. Well, there was a couple times where, unless it's not a travel anymore, but when I played basketball and you went up and down, like your feet left the floor, you came back down, and then you went up again. When I played, that was an up down. That's a travel. That's a turnover. I saw that a couple times here, and they're just not calling it. So is that not a rule anymore?
yeah,
Or I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe the rules changed, but
I don't understand what's going on. Why the Fever cannot get the same
well,
calls?
Lexi, what does she got? 18 points. Damn. Now,
That's what
now, now, if Lexi gets 40 points today, is she better than Caitlin now?
I know, right? I, People are so much of a prisoner of the moment type of thing. That's why I don't even waste time arguing with them when it comes down
Yeah.
to the Paige versus Caitlyn, because I already know the narrative. I've seen it from a distance. Because she had 44 points, but nobody said nothing when Caitlyn had what 32 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists or
Oh
something. When
yeah.
when they had the matchup against each other, Nobody said anything about that.
Well, everyone talks about like national championships and all that stuff in college. I was like, first off, she took Iowa to the national championship game. She has the all-time scoring record, men's and women's in college. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The Fever winning this game.
Well, we got to see how they come out in the second half because they usually come out in the third or fourth quarter and kind of pit her out. If
Yeah.
they keep this energy and they keep shooting like they're shooting, then there's no reason they'll lose this game. But Cheryl Reeve is going to make adjustments at the
Mm,
half.
yeah.
Stephanie White doesn't make adjustments at the half.
Exactly.
Well, what adjustments do you think Stephanie White should make? Do you think she should make any adjustments, or what do you think?
Yeah. I think she should. What she needs to do is try to have Sims and create open opportunities, dribble, kick out, or since they're not really paying attention to Aaliyah Boston that much, do some sort of pick a roll to get Aaliyah Boston going. And if that doesn't work, then dribble, penetrate, and kick out to the open shooter. So you allow Boston and Howard to get the rebound because Hall is hot, Hetty is hot. Doncic came in and chip in. So, and then you think about it, Bree Turner is not going to score, but you can have her as a screener and she will pass first to the open person. So that's a good thing having her out there. So Stephanie White and she has to make sure, tell them to stay aggressive. They got to
Yep.
continue to stay aggressive with them because if they don't, they take the feet off the gas. And the way Kayla McBride is like scoring out there, she got 16 points. She's 3 for 4 from the field. I mean, 5 from 8 from the field and 3 for 4 from three. Right now, you need to make her play defense. Jessica Shepard has a double double, 10 assists, 11 points, and 9 rebounds. She almost got a triple double in this game right now. She only
That's
need
crazy.
she only need 1 rebound to have a triple double in the third quarter. So you need to make her play defense, and you need to make Caleb McBride play defense. Everybody else is garbage. Williams 0 points. Alonzo Smith 0 points. Carlton 3 points. So what you need to do is put them in foul trouble. Make them work. Since they want to lag in the paint, they don't want to move their feet that much. Then guess what? Use your quickness against them and make the referees call fouls on them, and that'll slow them down for being aggressive. Cause they playing aggressive, they're playing tight right now. All you got to do is just make them stop fouling you, and then you make them back off, and then it's gonna be easy sailing down there for the Fever. Now, if Stephanie White listen to me at halftime, it'll work. But if she doesn't, you know, I don't know what to tell her.
That's funny.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Strong.
know. I don't think Alana Smith and Carlton and Shepard are gonna. I mean, I'll just say Smith and Carlton. I don't think they're gonna not hit their shots in the second half. I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna be this bad the whole game. So I don't know. I think they're gonna come out swinging.
Me personally, I wonder how much energy that how much energy is gonna be left for the Lynx because they're trying to keep up with the Fever because the Fever been off 85 days.
Yeah. When did the Lynx played last night?
Yeah, they played last night.
And when are they playing again after tonight?
They play Sunday.
Damn.
Yeah,
Who do they play Sunday?
us.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have them back to back.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I want to see Aaliyah Boston get more involved in the offense. She only has 3 points. She got 2 fouls, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds, and we need her on the floor.
Yeah, I mean they were feeding her a ball a little bit more than I've seen. Like Aaliyah Boston was down low quite a bit in the first half, which I'm happy to see. She wasn't hovering around the 3-point line as much as she's been.
Fever they getting out rebound by 10, but they got 15 assists and they shooting 10 for 14 behind the arc. So man, but the Atlanta Dream, man, that team, they play tough, scary. They're a scary team to play because they have beaten the Lynx, they have beaten the Liberty.
So of the Fever. Well,
And yeah, and
the
then
old Fever team.
yeah, and then that's why I said if the team wasn't really injured the way they injured, and Caitlin wasn't, the Dream wouldn't have beat us. But right now, with the playoff position, we might end up playing the Aces the first round.
Oh. Well, how have the Aces been looking? I heard Asia's been playing better.
The Aces is the number 2 seed right now.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't been following.
Mm-hmm. And then New York dropped the 4th. And if the Valkyries win tonight, then the Mercury will drop down.
Yeah, Mercury's been playing like Dookie. I just saw a replay of Kalia Copper hitting the bottom of the backboard.
Yeah, she got hurt last night. Asia Wilson set a screen, and I guess somehow she hurt her ribs.
Oh. Oh, against Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were showing some of the replay.
So I think these playoff races is tight, more tight than we imagine.
I don't know. People are counting Fever out. If we come out, it depends on what team shows up in the second half because we suck in the second half. But if the Fever come out and play like we did in the first half and the second half, and we pull off this win, and we can repeat this on Sunday,
Yeah.
I don't see why we couldn't make the playoffs. It's just they have a problem playing consistently.
Headlines from across the country. Stream Scripps News.
I agree with you. They have to come out and play consistent because
Yep.
if they beat them tonight, there's no reason why they can't beat them Sunday.
Well, they have to come out in the second half with the same energy, and that's what they've been struggling with. It's like they pitter out. Like if they could just maintain this same play, like the energy on the court in the second half, then we should win this game. And then if we come out with the same energy Sunday, then we should win that game. It's just this team just can't string it together.
Yeah.
So if they can string it together, then I don't see why they can't make the playoffs.
I agree. And then I'm curious of who they're gonna pick up tomorrow.
I don't know.
And
who's available? I don't even know who's available anymore.
And I want to know, me personally, I want to know what's up with Chloe Bibby tomorrow.
I think I saw that it's precautionary and it didn't list the injury. It just said she tweaked it in pregame. And it's been bothering her for a few games now. So Stephanie White didn't say it was an actual injury. She just said that she's out for precautionary. So it didn't sound like anything to be concerned about. So I'll be curious if she plays Sunday.
Yeah.
If she doesn't play Sunday, then I would be concerned. But the way she said it
He's
in
a
her
season that
pregame, it didn't
seems
sound like anything
ridiculous. Reading not just that
serious.
primary defender, but that secondary level of defense makes her so special at 6'3". So she can shoot over literally anybody in the paint. She has.
Honestly, I really don't take what the FIBA organization say when it comes to injuries to players,
Yeah.
because they have been all over the place. There's been a lot of lies been told, and they've been hiding injuries from people and stuff like that. So if Chloe Peterson doesn't come out when she come out tomorrow and she says something, then I'll take it from there. I ain't not listening to what Stephanie Walker says. She's been telling us Caitlin Clark was day to day for a long time, and all of a sudden Caitlin Clark comes out with some ankle injury that happened way early in the month, and nobody reported on it. And then Aaliyah Boston has this wrap around her leg yesterday, around her thigh, and around her groin area. Nobody said anything about it, but soon as Aaliyah Boston, if she gets injured or whatever, then they'll come out. So, well, she had this leg injury for a while, but nobody reporting on it. It's like they trying to keep stuff hidden and not being so much in the public, but you can't help when people already seen this stuff. Like we should see Chloe Bibby at Top Golf
Yeah.
now. So I'm like, what's really going on? Y'all been off for 5 days. Y'all didn't play since last week. So if she had soreness, why she wasn't getting treatment for it? Why she wasn't rested? Why she wasn't had been some kind of training for it? You had 5 days off to get her right. And then all of a sudden now it's precautionary in pregame and everything like that. So I don't know. Some of the stuff they saying I just really don't buy right now because they've been on shaky ground for a while.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting if Chloe don't play Sunday, then that means we're gonna have an extra person that gets a 10. Whoever's gonna find, we're gonna find. So I don't know. It's just amazing. We don't have so many hardships. I mean, I'm just looking for they send me one so I can play. I mean,
I would leave that one alone.
hey, it can't get no worse.
I would say put me in, but
Hey,
I can hit my three shot's not back yet, but hey, I got my mid range game is back. I was telling the chat before you got on that I bought a basketball and I took the basketball out and just shot around for the first time in like 20 something years. And it was god awful. My first few shots because I was a 3-point shooter back
hmm
in the day. Yeah, I don't got that no more in my bag. But I can shoot free throws now.
yeah, they say Sabrina is questionable for tomorrow's
Wait, what
game.
happened with Sabrina?
Oh, Angel reached him, landed on her ankle.
Oh, for crying out loud.
She was going up for a rebound and she landed on her ankle.
Oh,
So
these damn injuries are killing me.
yeah, yeah. I see where it said Sid Colson said what y'all didn't know is Breezy and Shay work out in Houston together in the off season, and I started joining in with them. So this connection is beautiful to see in an actual game. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, people were knocking Petty's age, and I don't blame him. I mean, I think she is 36. I'm about to be 45. I can't be running up and down the court like that. I bust a hip. So, like, so good on her. But I can see
Mm.
where people were coming from, though, with her age, because she can't. I'll be curious to see how many minutes she gets and if she can keep up. I'm
Let me
not trying to be mean. I'm just keeping
yeah.
it real.
Let me ask you a question. Um, with all the injuries happening, and some of the top teams ain't looking like top teams. They have issues too. Say Caitlin did came back right
Mm,
round the playoffs. She came back round the playoffs, and the team gets in, and she plays
okay.
the first round. and the team gets past the first round, and teams still having issues, injuries, and stuff like that, what chance you give them to make it all the way to the finals?
Oh, I don't. I still don't think. I still don't think Indiana's going to make the finals because I don't. I don't think the best teams are still bad enough and injury ridden enough to knock them down that low. Now, if Indiana can pull it together, like I said earlier, and string some wins together and play with some energy, then maybe they can make it to the second round. I just don't see this team making it to the finals. I don't know. Do you?
Me personally, I always use this football analogy, and I use the New York Giants because they did it twice in the playoffs as a wild card. All you got to do is get hot.
Yeah.
All you got to do is get hot. If
Yeah.
Indiana gets in the playoff, and Caitlin was, I always said she was ruled out, but if she was to come back and they got the pieces that they have the pieces there.
Yeah.
Say they get another wing. They already got Chloe Bibby there, so they don't really need too much. They got Bree Turner playing now. Still got Lexi, all of them. If this team gets Caitlin back and they get in the first round, I think it's going to be trouble for whoever plays them because the tension is going to be so much on trying to focus on stopping Caitlin,
Yeah.
that everybody is going to eat. I think I look at it's going to depends on how healthy Fee is going to be going through the playoff. It's going to be see how healthy Breonna Stewart is going to be through the playoffs. The Phoenix Mercury has issues. Satu Sabli, her attitude. Coach Tibbetts, I think he's kind of sour on her. I think Khalil Copper, her health. Brittany Griner, her health. Brian Howard, her health. So it's a lot could happen in that could really change the whole the fortune of the playoffs. But
Yeah, but look at this game right now, though. You have Fee out, and you have Carlton and Smith, because those are shooters. See, Carlton just hit a midi, but those are shooters. Those two players, Carlton and Smith, are a 3-point shooting threat. They're just not hitting their shots tonight. And Fee is out. It's still Minnesota's now up by 2. So even the best teams on their bad nights are still seeming to challenge Indiana.
yeah, I agree with you saying. I agree. Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. Hello?
You can hear me?
Yeah, you can't hear me.
You can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, but you can't hear me.
I got you now.
Okay.
I'm just trying to switch back. So yeah.
Stop switching back and forth with your mics. What's up, Mitch? Since Bibby is hurt, she will get more minutes tonight than she usually gets. Who, Turner?
Even if Bibby wasn't hurt, I think Turner still would have got the minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Turner still would have got the minutes.
I would like to see Timpson get some more minutes.
Yeah, she hasn't played yet.
She hasn't even been in yet, yeah. Williams, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to say Williams, Carlton, and Smith aren't going to score at all. I mean, they've been quiet the first half, but you know they're not going to be quiet the whole game. You know they were going to come out the second half swinging. Yo, how did Smith keep that in?
McBride, she on fire, man. She got 20 points.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get back out and go back in, please.
McBride taking it to the rack. Damn. That's what I'm saying. Minnesota, is going to make adjustments in the second half.
Yeah.
And they're going to start hitting their shots. They're going to do whatever they need to do to make things happen. It's just Indiana isn't proactive on their adjustments. They just come out the same as the first half. They never come out with a different look in the second half of games.
Yeah. They just, whatever's worked, they keep going with it.
Which is fine, but the other team's going to make adjustments. They're not going to come out with the same look, especially if they're losing.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, that's getting out coached right there.
Yeah. And I understand I understand you underman, but you gotta really pay attention to what you got. You know what I'm saying? To be able to like, okay, it's going to be hard to take away from certain players on the floor.
Right.
But you got to put them in a disadvantage at some point, sometime. So So did Bree Turner start the second half over Howard?
Howard's coming in now. I don't think. I didn't even notice. Probably Howard's about to come in now though, but I don't know if she was subbed out. Let me see.
Hey, Maria.
Yeah,
Rivera.
Brianna Turner. Natasha Howard enters the game.
How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I don't think Howard started. It just because
Yeah, Howard started the
Okay.
half. She came in for Brianna Turner to start.
We're just trying to protect you.
And then Brianna Turner entered the game at 6:35, and Howard's about to come back in. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering. I'm like, what is going on? I'm glad you found me too. Man, it's I don't know. I think this game's still gonna be close. I think the Fever just gotta find their footing again. They just gotta get back to what was working with them. Because, like you said, Cheryl Reeves is going to make adjustments, and you can't let this quarter get away from you. You're already down what 8 points, something like that, somewhere around there. So you gotta keep it close. You don't want it to get 10, 12 points away because the way Caleb McBride is scoring, you get down, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know? Storm almost got 50 points at halftime over them. Paige, all she got is 11 points so far.
Paige?
Yeah.
Don't say that. She's better than Cece.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Come on now.
Oh, it hurts so bad for me to just not recognize greatness.
That's right. Come on now.
What was I thinking?
You're not thinking.
Yeah. Maria, was you in Courtside's live stream last night?
Oh, that always goes off. The Maria that always goes off on Pete.
Probably.
Huh.
I figure, yeah. It was, because I was on, actually I had appointment yesterday evening and I was on Keeping the Vision and Angry Sports Fan, they live. Yep, she says, yep,
Yeah.
with Pete.
Yeah, I tune in every once in a while to their live streams. I just haven't been up on I kind of tune out on the WNBA the last couple weeks, but I did watch that one where you popped on.
No, okay, yeah. So I was on there and talking with Courtside for a little bit, just giving my input on a lot of stuff. Man, Kayla McBride is going. Oh, she is.
That's
She's
what I'm
been
saying.
she's you know what? I love Kayla McBride's game because she's a quiet assassin.
Yeah.
She doesn't allow stuff to affect her. She just plays the game the right way.
She
And that's what I like about some of these players. When they can play the game the right way, it makes you
look at
like
that.
the
She just doesn't miss.
Kayla. Yeah.
Maria says that one guy was a clown and hater. Glad you set him straight. Yeah, I saw that.
Who?
Was that the one where
Talking about man down?
ooh. Oh, I just noticed the bald ref that Caitlin Clark had a run in with.
Oh
Was
yeah.
that the guy, Baldy? The ref
Yeah,
that everyone hates?
yeah.
I just noticed he's ref in this game. I didn't see him until now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about, Maria. It was man down. That's who it was.
Mm. Boston with the putback.
I wish players just play the game and make shots. If the referee and stop every time you make a shot or whatever, you start looking for the foul. Just play the game. If the ref call
I
it, he calls
know.
it. If he doesn't call it, don't worry about it. Every time they do something, they gotta. It's like they have to stop the game to stop the game and look at the ref for a call. Just play the game. If you get the call, you get the call. If you don't, you don't. Like Natasha Cloud last night, she blew a whole layup. Nobody touched her, and 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 she tried to look for the referee for a call. I was like, you missed the whole layup. Nobody touched you.
They all do that. Oh, Penny's back in the game. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's at the free throw line. I totally missed an entire play. Oh.
Shepard is like I think she got like a double double.
Well, Smith is starting to make. What has Smith got? She's starting to make her shots.
Yeah.
Smith has 8. Damn, McBride's got 22. Shepard's got 15. Heidman's got 10 off the bench.
And I think Pistons coming in the game.
Shea Petty's got 10. Lexi off the bench. Lexi Hull and Mitchell are the only starters in double digits. This team needs to start. The rest of this Fever team needs to start hitting their shots.
Yeah. And they're not gonna allow. They got what is it? It can be trying sometimes, but glad you came there and I found you. Oh yeah, no doubt. Um, no doubt, Maria. I try to support other channels as much as I can, and everything like that. Going in there, just having a conversation with them, because we all do the same thing pretty much. Everybody has their own, niche and how they handle certain stuff.
Yo, Penny's pretty quick.
Yeah. Do I think Fever will win? Yeah, I think they'll win. I got them winning this game. It's gonna be tough though.
Yo, Penny's got she's a pretty good ball handler. She's
Yeah.
quick. Oh, Lexi with the wide open 3. Drained it. I think that's 20. Is that 21 for Hull?
Mhm.
What has Hull got?
Yeah.
21. Damn. McBride. Oof. Nasty. Yo. You go, old lady. Old lady's got moves. Hey, I'm older than her. I can say
Jessica
that.
Shepard is going off.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh. That was nice.
Shepard got
Maria says
16.
amazing when you let Lexi play more than a minute.
I know, right?
Yo, she came out swinging. Lexi came out hot to start the game. Yo, that was that was nice. That was a defensive lap right there.
And they
Is the
feeding
Fever
Shepard.
getting tired? Is that what's happening? Their defense is collapsing.
Yeah, big time. I don't even know how Kelsey Mitchell made that.
I don't know. She does all that dangerous stuff. I'm telling you, one of these days she's about to get like knocked out trying to take on the entire team herself. Ooh, trapping McBride. There you go. Ooh.
Yeah.
How did she see Heidman there?
But I don't understand how they. This is where you miss Sophie Cunningham. This is where you miss Ari McDonald because of how great.
Kelsey's trying to take over the damn game.
That's why I say she's trying to do too much. Just play within the game.
Oh, air ball. I don't know how McBride saw Heidman there. Damn.
Yeah, because they had
that was good. She was trapped hard.
Yeah. And you got to think about it. Minnesota is a long team.
Mm-hmm. And they can all shoot.
Yeah.
Except for the air ball by McBride right there. But this team,
yeah, that's very airy.
Shoot. Like their entire roster, their entire team on the court right now are shooting threats.
Yeah.
Indiana does not have that right now. That's what we're lacking. We don't have very many shooting threats at the moment.
I think mine is going to turn it up last quarter.
I don't know. Our defense is starting to
Natasha Howard just turned the ball over.
Yep. Ooh. Damn. How many fouls does Turner have now?
I don't think she.
She's got 2.
Yeah. Petty got 10 off the bench. Hall got 21. Mitchell got 20. Boston got 7. Howard was 4.
Yeah,
and
no one else is in double digits.
And you notice something in the last few games with Howard? She has not really scored a lot.
No. Or rebounded.
Rebounded a lot. Could she be slowing down? Could age be a factor on her too?
No. I just think she's just not good. She's just not. I mean, maybe she was in her prime, but she's just not good. Yeah. She's not athletic. Like, she's not moving like she's athletic. She's just slow.
She got sand on her feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria, I'm glad Turner's playing too. I don't know much about her, but I think she's okay. Yeah, people give her a hard time, for her outspokenness, but when she got signed, Stephanie White just didn't miss playing her. She started playing Michaela Tipson and all of that stuff, and people just she should have got more playing time. She could have been more valuable early in the season instead of, waiting until players get injured, and then all of a sudden you want to start sticking her in the game.
Yeah. Well, Natasha Howard does have a back brace. She's had it on all season. But she's had good games this season. It's just she's had more bad games than good. I think she's just clunky. She's big, she's slow, she's clunky. Maybe in her youth she was more athletic. She's just not moving like she's athletic.
What's going on, progressive sports fan? Yeah, the Fever are Rickera Jackson away from winning this game. Man, Look at here. I swear, if we had a Rickera Jackson, that's a matchup problem by itself, because you would make everybody on Minnesota scramble to defend her.
I still like Aaliyah Edwards. I don't know.
I like Aaliyah Edwards too.
Yeah.
You know, both of them. I like both of them because you got one that can control the paint. You know, put her body to it, and then you got one that's a slasher, is quicker, and because she's a Rakia Jackson and Lexi Hall is almost the same person a little bit. I think the game the game is just a little bit different, but I think with Lexi, she plays a little bit better defense and she shoots the three better. Rakia slashes and uses her mid range a little bit more.
Yeah, but
But she can hit the
Edwards is like she can play a backup to Boston. Dantis is more like a power forward. She's not a true center. She's not a true
yeah.
backup to Dantis for AB. So if you think about our roster all season, AB's not had a backup. Aaliyah Edwards is athletic. She can take you on 1-to-1.
Mm-hmm.
And she could be a true backup for AB. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like both Rakia Jackson and Edwards. I just think the Fever. I mean,
like I view Aaliyah Edwards is almost like how you would view golly, I'm trying to think of somebody. Ain't really too much people in the WNBA I could compare her to.
in the WNBA.
Yeah, if I was looking for her like an NBA type person, she oh man, it's hard. She to me, Aaliyah Edwards could be almost she could almost be like a Luca type player if she has that's she I think she has one thing I have noticed about her, she has gained weight too. She
Edwards.
yeah.
She's also
And that's
she
she's been
also
injured.
hasn't played a whole lot.
Yeah. And she's been injured most of the season before she plays. So but then she showed out. She showed out on Rivals. So, but like I like both of them. I
Well, that's
would
what I'm
be
saying. I like them both. I just think for the Fever, they need more of a natural big than anything else than like a
yeah
stretch four. Because AB really doesn't have a true backup.
yeah.
Like a true backup. Like Dantas isn't a true center. She's more of that stretch
Why?
four.
But why are these quarters going by so fast?
I don't know, man. I didn't even realize we were in the fourth quarter.
DJ Carrington tripped Sims up, and they didn't even call a foul. I don't know. Honestly, Sims' head is not in the game today.
She outside of that first game or the second game, she hasn't impressed me, Odyssey Sims.
Mm.
I need to see more. I need to see more from her, but outside of, her second game, she just I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the
Uh.
score? 82-69.
Yep.
Minnesota.
We definitely need bigs. I would love to have bigs like.
Why was Natasha Howard trying to go for that? She
I
was
would.
nowhere. She was too far under the basket. What is she doing? Ugh.
Mm-mm.
Progressive sports fan says, keep in mind that Rakia Jackson has to share touches and shot attempts with Dearica Hamby and Kelsey Plum and Riches. Yeah, no one's saying Rakia Jackson's not good. I didn't say Rakia Jackson's not good. I would love to have either of them. I'm just saying for the Fever, we need a big. We need a big.
Nicole, introduce yourself to Maria. She says,
Oh, what's up, Maria? Yeah, I'm Nicole. I have a YouTube channel. I did cover the WNBA for a bit, but I kind of fallen off it, and now I just kind of do these fun lives with Marty.
yeah. So anytime we have
Chop it up.
every time there's a Fever game, me and Nicole always do live streams and get everybody in the chat and just get your perspective. Even though the season hasn't gone the way we expected, but we just try to make it fun for y'all anyway. So and that's
Sometimes we troll.
yeah. Sometimes we troll. We do a lot of trolling now. So, but I think for one thing is that um man I
Howard
think
just charged. She had an offensive foul. She ran right into Dejanay Mustard, and she was like, I fouled her?
Yeah, she should have slowed up. She knew she was not gonna get that.
Hmm. They have Odyssey Sim. That's a thing. Like Heidman. Ooh, McBride with a quick air ball. Heidman and uh, I'm blanking right now. Williams.
Yeah,
They're fast. Like
yeah.
the thing is, outside of Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hall, which I don't even know if I don't think Lexi Hall's on the court right now. No one is going to be able to guard them. They have Odyssey Sims trying to guard Heidman.
Did,
Heidman's too fast.
but you know something? Jessica Shepard was hurt last year, wasn't she?
She was, yeah.
That's
I think it
I
was
think
her knee or her ankle. I think it
yeah,
was her knee.
she was hurt last year.
Ooh, that was on Dijonay. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
she knocked Howard out.
Well, she probably paid her back for that.
Oh, that's Cheryl Reeve.
Yeah, Cheryl Reeves.
Maria says, "I'm glad to find you both on the trolling." I usually lead the trolling. I usually start, and Marty kind of catches on and kind of joins in the fun. But yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of when I get bored and the game is really hard to watch, I kind of go off the rails a little bit. Oh, who is that?
Hmm.
Who's 77?
77.
Yeah, who is 77 is Maria
Oh, that tall girl. Yeah,
Klundikova.
she
I've
is.
never seen her play before, but she should not be bringing the ball up the court. She's slow.
Yeah,
But I think she's one of their, I think she's their big. Yeah, she's their big.
man. When I tell you though, when I tell you, she
Oh, they have, Stephanie White's got Howard on Shepard. Shepard just, ooh,
cooked her.
she's schooling her.
Man, they better bring some. If they're bringing a wing in tomorrow, they better bring somebody that's fast that could defend and shoot, score.
Who
I can
was that? Who just made that? Did Howard just, was that a three? Wait, what? What just happened?
Howard score
Was
that.
that a two or a three?
Yeah,
Oh, 16-foot jumper. Okay. Woo.
man, I can't believe Odyssey Sims is letting Shady Petty outplay her.
She needs, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like Stephanie White lets these games get out of hand before she makes any sort of lineup
Adjustment.
change. Like she needs to take Howard out, and she needs to take Odyssey Sims out. Put Turner back in, and put Petty back in.
She hasn't even touched the floor.
No, not in the second half. She's sticking with the starters, and the bench played or has been playing better than the starters this game.
Mm-mm.
But Stephanie White's just chilling.
Yep.
What are you putting your hands up for? All right. Marty, did you watch MTV when you were younger?
Yeah.
After it was music and it turned into shows?
Yeah. I wish it went back to shows.
Do you
I mean, went back
remember
to music.
do you remember Daria?
Yeah.
You watched Daria?
I remember it, but I didn't watch it.
Okay, so when Stephanie White's on the sideline, do you remember the intro of Daria where she's like do 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 do?
Yeah.
That's what Stephanie White reminds me of when she's on the sideline, just like doing these hand gestures. I just think of Daria.
Wow.
Do 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 do.
Yeah. This over for the Fever.
Well, Petty's in now, so maybe she can
Yeah.
shoot the back in the game. I don't know. Has she even scored? How much has she scored this second half?
I don't think she scored any.
She's got 21. Yeah, I don't think she scored any. Kelsey's got 20. There's only 3 people on Indiana with double digits. Petty, Lexi, and Kelsey still. You still can't get Howard and Boston or Odyssey Sims in double digits. You got 3 players in double digits.
Mm-mm.
Mitchell for 3. Speaking of double digits.
Yeah. Don't leave her out.
Maria, you watch Daria?
Yeah, it's I had to win in this game, man. But I didn't even count in Chloe Bibby getting hurt.
It had nothing to do with Chloe Bibby, man. The problem is like the Lynx is just too much. They have too many weapons. Everyone on this team can shoot.
But I mean, but still, if Sophie and Bibby wasn't hurt, I still gave the Fever a chance to beat them. I
If
think they could have
Sophie
beat them.
and Bibby weren't hurt, yes, because the Fever would have more shooting threats. We don't have any shooting threats
Yeah,
without Lexi and Kelsey.
Yeah, with nine people on the on the roster, I mean, it's really not too much you could do.
No, but the 9 people that they have left playing, the only shooting threats you have, I need to see another game with Petty. So I'm not even going to count her until I see another game with her. But
So
Lexi and Kelsey are only 2 out of 9 players on your team right now are all you have for scoring.
Things can grow a world of good.
Marty, not enough time left to come back. Yeah, if we had United States Navy SEAL, it would have been enough time. So check this out. So um the Seattle Storm is beating. They're going into the fourth quarter. They're winning 67-45. Paige Beckers went from 44 points last game to 11 points this game, 2 rebounds, no assists, 1 for 2 from the 3, and 2 for 7 from the field.
But it's not over, right?
And they got another quarter though.
No, she's better than Caitlin Clark. She'll come around. She'll pull out 50.
Yeah, and I'm Winnie the Pooh.
Turner's just defense.
She could score around. She could score around the basket, close by that, but she can't like shoot. I mean, probably in her early years, she probably could shoot.
Yeah, Fever brought her on for defense, not her
ain't bring her on there for scoring. You ain't never see Stephanie White put the ball in her hand.
No, she dribbled it up in the second quarter, and I was like, I never want to see that again.
No, it's bad enough seeing Natasha Howard dribble.
It was like Angel Reese last year to start this year, because the second part of this year she's been playing better, but when she was dribbling the ball up and it would come all the way up, that's what Turner looks like.
There you go.
Like a yo-yo.
5 minutes left. Kayla O'Brien comes in for a Dejanay Karen top.
You know Paige will come back with 100 points because she is better than Cece. Yeah, I'm telling you, she's going to end with 50 points, 25 assists, and 11 rebounds. She's going to have a triple-double.
No.
And she's going to win Rookie of the Year, MVP, First Team All-American, and just in this one game today, she's about to break 60 records.
I think
Woo! Wide open, and she missed it. That was Carlton, I think.
and I still let me see. So if Seattle wins, they'd be 19-18. The Fever lose, they'd be 19-17.
17, yeah.
It's getting spooky.
All right, John the Liquidator, it's getting spooky.
It's getting spooky out here. Then the Dream and the Liberty play tomorrow. Miss it, man.
Oh, what drink did I make you spit out, Maria? Hopefully it wasn't coffee. I used to make my grandma have coffee come out of her nose. That would make her laugh, and it would just come out of her nose.
She said, Paige would come back with 100 points.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
She's going to have a triple-double. 50 points, 25 assists, 11 rebounds.
I know. Shooting 100% from 3 and from the field.
100% starting now.
Yeah, and from the free throw line.
Yep. And from half court.
What?
Yeah.
She is the one. She is like Neo.
She is the one. All right, Petty. Ooh. Yeah, I like Petty's ooh. I was a rum and coke. Damn. Shiloh, how many teams are in the Players Unlimited League now? Do you know? You mean the Athletes Unlimited or whatever that game is?
Yeah.
I saw one of their games. And actually, I like Athletes Unlimited better than Unrivaled, only because it's 5-on-5. But how many? Those games are hard to watch, though. Marty, have you ever seen those games?
Yeah, I saw when Sid was in there this year.
I did too. Yeah, when she was team captain.
Nah,
Let me.
nah, Sims ain't hurt. She's just been playing bad.
Let's see. Athletes Unlimited. Let me get the basketball. How many teams do they have? They have Actually, Athletes Unlimited is how I got to know Maddie Segrist.
Yeah. And then I think Victoria Saxon went to Athletes Unlimited. Then she got injured for the season, and then she ended up being pregnant.
Let me see. I don't know how to. I don't know where their teams
really,
are.
Casey?
Pushing our teammates to be the best that they can be. I am a leader because I set a strong example. I'm a leader by being responsible.
For real? Oh, really, Casey? She said that she saw a tweet. Said that she went back to. Let me double check real quick.
I saw who went back to Sims.
Yeah, all she Sims. Well,
So
that's what we
Athletes
need.
Unlimited only has 1, 2, 3, 4 teams.
In the garden and in life, the smallest things can grow a world of good. A place where kindness blooms like honeysuckle, and countertops smell like lavender fields. Where garden variety is anything but. Bathrooms blossom with lemon verbena. And it's okay to take the
Odyssey Sims is Melissa Smith. They're in Athletes Unlimited.
This is Myers. See what good can grow. In the garden and in life, the smallest things can grow a world of good. A place where kindness blooms like honeysuckle, and countertops smell like lavender fields. Where garden variety is anything but.
Oh, Shiloh, they don't have a lot of players so far in that league, Athletes Unlimited. So I'll be curious to see what the league is like in 2026.
This is Myers. See what good can grow.
Let's see.
Capture the perfect picture.
Can you not find it, Marty?
No, I'm looking. I was watching this picture where Shea Petty had hit that 3, and Caitlyn was all over her back. Okay. I'm trying to find
let's
it.
see.
Watch live TV for free. Beat Tablet. Access over 90 free channels, including popular shows, news, and live sports.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear something about it after the game.
System at TabloTV.com or these popular retailers.
Dang it. I can't find out what all these Sims.
Yeah.
It said Kelsey Mitchell passed the Wanda Bonner for something. Dang it. Yeah, that's what they saying, Maria, that Sims is hurt.
Yeah, I can't find anything either. Lots of people being mean, though.
Yeah.
The challenge was successful. Who challenged? I'm over here trying to find Odyssey Sims.
Yeah, me too.
Damn. Okay, someone, Tony E says, not sure where Odyssey Sims is, blah, blah. And someone said she injured herself, went off limping straight to the locker room.
Wow. Oh, the hits keep coming.
And it's another point guard. So now we're down to then there was one.
It's like we might as well not play again another game this season.
It's like our point guards are cursed. No point guard's going to want to come to Indiana now. It's a curse.
I still keep saying that the Fever need to get Liz Kissy, but they don't want to listen to us, Nicole.
Yeah, the score is 87-76 Minnesota. Yeah, Indiana's not winning this game. I didn't think they were going to win, but they looked like they could pull it out, and then they just kind of started collapsing on themselves.
Before I had Chloe Bibby out, it killed my hopes right then and there. But and then when I heard that Chloe Bibby was out, I was like, well, I might as well go ahead and because I did commit to it last night on courtside and said it was gonna win, but because I just felt like but never know. We gotta see. We gotta see who we got.
Now we're gonna need they might as well just like we were talking about last game, just go to the front row and say, "You scrub up, you scrub up, you scrub up, you're in, you're in."
Yep.
Be like Oprah that crowd, and you get a basketball. You get a basketball.
You get a basketball. You ever seen that sitcom Scrubs?
Yeah, I love that show.
It's coming back.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Wait, what was same?
I think it's on Peacock.
Same actors.
Same actors.
Yes.
I cannot wait because that was my show.
When?
I don't know. Let me look it up real quick.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, I read it. I was like, oh, they bring them back because you kept seeing them so much in commercials.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I know at some point in time they coming back. They got to come back.
Let's see.
They say yes. The Scrubs show is revival has been ordered by ABC for the 2025-26 season with the original stars Zach, Sarah, and Donald Faison returning as both actors are and executive producers of the show.
Oh, so that's probably coming in the fall then, if it's this year. Okay.
And then it said the series will see JD and Turk back together again, exploring a new changed medical world, but with their enduring friendship staying strong. And other new and old characters will appear. Revival on ABC. All right, so so it looks like sometime this fall.
Well, someone under Tony East's chat says, look like a groin injury. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh. And Kelsey Mitchell was already limping in this game.
That's because she keeps trying to take on the whole Lynx team her damn self by driving to the basket over brick walls. She's 5'8", man. What are you doing trying to take on 4 defenders?
Wow.
Damn. If I see Sims seriously, in all seriousness, if it's a groin or if it's something that's going to keep her out, we're screwed. Even if she's not performing well, I mean, she was another body.
It's crazy, man. I mean, to be honest with you, and then she signed, and then she ended up signing another hardship thing.
Who?
Odyssey. She had signed her second hardship.
Her 7 days was up already?
Well, it was up the other day. She re-signed another one.
Okay, here we go. Chloe Peterson. Odyssey Sims went back to the locker room briefly, looked to limp off the floor after going up for a shot, then limped off the floor and limped straight back to the locker room. Back on the bench for the Fever now, so she's back.
Okay.
So how many? So they're down Sophie.
if you will, because they go.
So they need 2 hardships then. How many hardships can you get in a season? Like how many? Because right now we have Odyssey, Sims, and Petty. How many hardship players can we have? Is there like a limit?
Now, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how many players you down.
Well, we're down Sophie and now Bibby. So like if Bibby doesn't play Sunday, are
You
they
can.
allowed to have half their roster being hardship?
Well, actually, if Bibby is only out for, depends on how many
Well,
games
that's what
she's
I'm
gonna be.
saying. If she's out,
Yeah.
like
Well, I know
are they allowed to have half their roster hardship contracts?
it might be it might be that way. Yeah, Cece's there. Um, I think I think what it is that because if oh man, because they have to they're gonna have a hardship for Sophie, and then they
Yeah.
already got a hardship in for they brought in
Petty
what's it
for
for what well they brought Petty in for Lambert, so that was a swap. So it
oh
really
yeah,
that
but
really
oh Smith, oh she missed. Yeah, but they were a hardship for
Eric McDonough.
McDonald, and then this next one is going to be a hardship for Sophie.
Yeah,
So then that would bring them up to 10.
yeah.
I mean, they can bring on another hardship. I don't. I'm gonna look that up. Is there a hardship cap?
Yeah, at this point in time, they need to figure out what um
Oh, so they could only sign one more hardship to get them up to 10.
yeah.
So they could only sign one more to get them up to the 10 player minimum.
Yeah, I don't think that Chloe and Odyssey is gonna be out a significant amount of time. I think it's
Lexi
just
and McBride just collided.
oh Lord. I just don't understand
Yo,
why
Fever making a comeback. It's a 7-point game.
yeah, it's not over to the fat lady things.
Boston taking it all the way. Don't forget a
That's
replacement
see
for Colson.
why they haven't did why they haven't did that before. They on a 9-2 run the last 338. 318. All they had to do is to try to run some pick and roll. But you see what's the difference when you don't have Howard on the floor and you have Dantes on the floor?
Exactly.
Space the floor out. But they don't
Shiloh
want
says, don't forget a replacement for Colson.
well
Um,
that's what Lambert and Sims was for. Sims was for Colson. Lambert was for Eric McDonald.
yeah, and then they'll bring in a replacement for Sophie Cunningham
Yeah.
that'll bring the roster back up to the league minimum of
And then
10.
they
And then
cut
they can't, I don't think they can bring on any more once they get to 10.
yeah. Somebody has to fall off again.
Yeah.
And then when Lambert got cut, they brought in Pedigree with the pedigree,
That's right.
the Triple H pedigree.
I'm going to call Petty Oprah, and you get a 3. You get
You
a
get a
3. And
3.
you get a
Get a
3.
3. What would you
I'm 80 years
do?
old, but I can shoot them threes. Yo, she's got ball handling skills though, for real.
Yeah, she does. I ain't not. I'm
I'm not.
not.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna stop trolling her because
She
she.
might come in and hit the game winner.
I know, right? It's gonna hit the buzzer beater.
Yeah, you see Odyssey Sims over there. She look all right. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She
Is
probably
Bibby
just.
there? Is Bibby on the bench?
I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her. Huh. It's a home game. I wonder why she wouldn't be there.
I can't see her. I can't see.
Yeah, I don't see her. I don't see her on the bench. Has anyone seen Bibby on the bench at all? Maybe she went to the bathroom, get popcorn or something.
No, I don't even see her on the bench at all, to be honest with you.
I don't either. Wait, you were looking to see who play? Who got cut?
You know what? I think the Fever love playing with their backs against the wall.
I know, right?
It's like
Oh.
they like, okay, we were leading them. Let's get down. Let's see how well we can do.
Ooh. Boston's finally making her shots. I think she's in double digits now. Go Boston.
Yeah.
Go Boston.
Go Boston.
She's got 15. All right, it's gonna come down to the wire now. This is getting heated. You know, Shovel Reeve is pissed off right now.
Yeah.
McBride.
Maria said, "Put Vivi on the milk carton." But this is why I hate when Boston stops playing. She starts playing in the fourth quarter when it gets down.
I know.
Like,
Vivi probably went back to Australia. She's like, screw this season. I'm going back home.
All I did was play Top Golf.
We don't have Top Golf in Australia. What the heck is this? Well, maybe she'll open up a Top Golf business. Uh-oh. Gotta do something. And she made it. Get the hell out of here. Damn.
But see, they gotta stop them though. They can't trade buckets.
Shallow says, I wonder what the bidding is that the final score is a 1-point game again. I don't know. Minnesota's managing to pull away again, and they just got a turnover from Indiana.
See, if you had put Dantas in the game earlier in the quarters, you probably wouldn't have had to been down as much.
Yeah, she let them go on too much of a run, and Howard's just not. She just needs to get off this Howard train. She's just not it. She's not your girl.
Nah.
I mean, she could be your girl and go out for a beer, but she's not your girl in basketball.
Right.
What's up, Con Landing? Indiana needs to win this game since their next 4 games are against playoff contenders. Lynx are no slouch, dude. They're a playoff contender. And Seattle is winnable. Golden State they haven't beat yet, and Los Angeles is like their kryptonite. So I don't know.
Man, how 2 minutes ran off the clock so fast?
18 seconds left. Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
Well, it was exciting.
I mean, the fourth quarter was exciting.
But you know what's funny though? 9 players on this Fever team, and we still kept this game close.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to say it was our defense because it really wasn't. Just Minnesota's shot just wasn't falling, and that's what kept Indiana in the game, honestly. Yeah. Because we only had 3 players in double digits. That's it.
Yeah, they need to figure out that Howard situation for real, though, because Howard she's a liability now.
Send her to Australia. Let her open up Top Golf.
She's starting to be a liability, and her performance the last few games has not been good.
No. And the last few games, like most of the season.
I mean, she has a moment.
She's had a handful of good games, but the vast majority of them have been doo-doo.
Because like now she's really getting torched. You seen Kiki Airfin take her. You saw Rikia Jackson dogging her out. You seen Jessica Shepard putting her on skates. It's like
Jessica Shepard's no slouch though.
I know, but I mean Rikia Jackson ain't no slouch either. DeCarry Hamby, they was everybody that Natasha Howard has played in the last 4 or 5 games really been taking her lunch and giving it away to the little kids in the 3rd grade.
You know, she's got 4 rebounds in 20 minutes. Natasha Howard. That's it. And she plays
I
under the
don't
basket
know.
more than Boston.
Exactly. That's my point. I don't know, Shallow, where
Lexi
Arnold
Hall
is.
for the midi. That's not going to do nothing though. They're down
Yeah,
what,
5.
6, 5?
Yeah. I mean, you.
Man.
I don't know, Shallow, where Arnold is. Arnold usually pop up here. He might pop out over here on Sunday. So we do this again on Sunday. Let's see what the game on Sunday
Is this
is.
in Indiana or is it in Minnesota?
Oh, this is in Minnesota. So this is a 7 o'clock game, guys.
Okay,
So
as long as it's not at 10 o'clock. I'm
I'm
down
so
for
glad.
7.
Woo.
I can't do no
So
10
I
o'clock.
have to watch my Washington Commanders final preseason games tomorrow at 12.
Oh, I
So
haven't been watching any preseason. I'll watch regular. I don't watch preseason.
yeah,
My
um
Eagles are going to beat your Commanders anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
we'll see about that.
Uh
Real say hasta la vista, baby.
huh.
So yeah, so 7 o'clock Sunday we'll be here streaming live in color and live in color. How you
What's up
living?
with speaking of color? What's up with this color on this TV? Like on this broadcast with that camera angle, it's terrible.
I don't know. It's look bad. I mean, losing by 5 ain't bad. Uh,
Well, now it's whatever that math is, 7.
yeah.
See you later, Shallow. Doesn't matter, you two. The Chiefs are doing revenge this year. Nah, we're gonna take you out again.
They said they
Super Bowl.
they was talking about I did a report. I want
You
your
did a
thoughts on it.
report. You did a
Yeah,
school
I want
report.
no.
Huh.
I did a kindergarten report. Um,
Huh.
I'll need your thoughts on this. So they was
All
talking
right, let's go
about
over it.
they was talking about how the WNBA and Kathy Engelbert is trying to like stronghold the Connecticut Suns is selling to them and not to the billionaire owners or whatever the case may be.
Wait, how can the WNBA stop a sale though from people who actually
Because
own the team?
exactly
I
because the
don't understand
thing
that.
like to me it still has to go to the board of governors, even if Kathy Engelbert or the WNBA said, well, we want to buy the team. You still got to go to the board of the governors. Now, if they got some fishiness going on with the board of governors, you know what I'm saying, where I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of deal.
Yeah.
But Steve Paluga from Boston and then the guy from Milwaukee. But the perfect person to me, I feel, should buy the team. Now I brought up Dan Gilbert, but I don't really like Dan Gilbert, even though because Cleveland is getting a expansion team and Philly is getting an expansion team. But Josh Harris would be the perfect person because Josh Harris is part of Philadelphia. He has several teams that he has. He owns the Washington Commanders. He bought the Washington Commanders as well. So why not allow Josh Harris if he's already been awarded a Spencer team in Philadelphia anyway? Allow him to buy the team from them and move the Connecticut Sun in the next 3 years to Philadelphia and just keep them right where they at for the next couple of years. It makes perfectly sense.
Man, I don't know why the WNBA is moving to Philadelphia anyway.
Minnesota did a great job giving defensive stops, then putting out in transition.
I
So
don't think these teams can handle anything having to do with Philly. Coaching,
no,
being there, nothing.
they say Colony said the WNBA wants Connecticut to remain in Connecticut. The 2027 season will be the Connecticut Suns' 25th anniversary. Oh well, yeah. The man, let me tell you something, V. If the Fever, if the Fever falls out of the playoffs, and to me, I know it's gonna be a long shot. I'd rather get Laura Jackson. I mean, Lauren. What's the girl name from Laura Betts? Ooh. I said Laura Jackson. She's been retired for a while.
I
Um, yeah, I'm Laura Betts, but I just I don't have faith in this front office to do the right thing when it comes
Nope.
to drafting and off season moves. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and then the way things have kind of progressed throughout the season, it's been bad. And to me, I think Stephanie White, she needs to start speaking up and say, hey, this is what I want. I want to build around Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. If you continue to, if you bring back Kelsey Mitchell next year, what's going to
hope
happen
they
is
don't.
what's going to happen is going to be more dissension in the locker room. You're going to still go out and get old players. You're not going to really develop your star players in Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, and they're going to be going into their third and fourth year, and then you're going to waste they free agent. I mean, they rookie years on bad deals and paying overpriced players. You can't do that. You need to build around your stars. As good as
Who
Kelsey
are their
Mitchell,
stars, though? Who do you think Stephanie White thinks their stars are? Kelsey Mitchell and Natasha
Natasha
Howard?
Howard, yeah. And if you bring them back, then to me, if I was Caitlin Clark and Leo Boston, I would ask for a trade because you wasting them and you just plugging them in as role players. You're not plugging them in as star players. And to me, I'm looking at how, yeah, Tyler Marsh in Chicago, that franchise is bad. But guess what? He allowed Angel Reese to play basketball. He allowed Camila Cardozo to play. He not handcuffing them. Same thing with Dallas. Even though Paige gets a special whistle, but she's allowed to play her game.
Did you see
Oh,
Sophie Cunningham's gotten fined 3 times for?
yeah, that I think that's a joke, man. I think that's a joke. She should, to
Sorry,
me, I think she should.
lip. I'm like, so
But she doesn't care because I think if it really bothered her, she probably would have disputed because
yeah, she doesn't
you
care.
she has a podcast. You should not if if she's not being directly belligerent towards the league, you should not be trying to fine her for that. And I just think another thing is I just think that as Stephanie White, she's gonna be this coach. She gotta understand what she has. As she continues to bring these old players in there, this team is going to continue to be the same stuck in the mud team. And you're gonna waste Caitlin Clark and you're gonna waste Leo Boston rookie years. And when they leave and go somewhere else, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna become winners, and you're gonna be sitting there with um you blew a generation player. And like they say that old man Simon is not even running the team, it's the son. He's running the team and he's running some kind of media relations too. So to me, it's almost like in NFL when you had Al Davis and you got Jerry Jones over there. You
Hmm.
want to hold the team, but you don't want nobody else to have the players. You can't do that. That's not how business is run. If you're going to make sure that you're gonna get the best out of Caitlin Clark and develop her into her third. You think about this: the rookie year that she had, her sophomore year should have been even better. Aaliyah Boston third year should have been way better than what it is. Her third year is me by her third year standards by any other rookie that had a great year. Her rookie year is kind of her third year is kind of like mediocre a little bit. Yeah, she has put up numbers. She should have been way better. Granted, the team has had injuries. You can't dispute that. The team has had injuries, but you should have been able to draft younger players around them. It probably would have went a whole little bit different. Stop getting old players. Stop doing these plug and play with these hardships with old players. Get some young players that could. You don't never know what they're gonna do if you don't put them on the court. Because look at Odyssey Sims. She's nicked up. Chloe Bibby. She's young, but she's nicked up. Now you got Shea Petty. She's older. You can't play her all the minutes like that. She's 36 years old. Come on. You see what it looked like with DeWanna Bonner, who just turned 38. And DeWanna Bonner way taller than her, and she's out of breath. And she's riding the bench. You gotta have some young youth on your team for your team to even develop in the long run to be a championship team. You have to have that kind of trust. And I just don't think Stephanie White in his front office trusts Caitlin Clark or Leah Boston enough with this franchise.
Yeah, I don't know. V says I'm seeing Angel Reese get 21 and 10 with no real point guard, while Boston barely gets 15 because Boston's playing out of position most of the game. Stephanie
Yeah.
White has her playing out of position.
Halfway through that fourth quarter,
And then there was another one. Oh, this one.
15. But
Look at the difference this year with Thomas being away from White. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I made that perfect example in one of my videos, and I think Nicole, me and you talked about that. Look how Thomas played last year under White versus her away from White. She getting more triple doubles this year than she did with Stephanie White. Stephanie White didn't want her to run the show. She wanted her to kick it to everybody else. Everybody else, same thing in Connecticut. Everybody touching the ball. Dejanay Karen touching the ball. She ain't no point guard. Come on, man. DeWanda Bonner, she bringing the ball up. Your point guard. Who runs the show in Phoenix? Alyssa Thomas. It just don't make sense, man. You and Stephanie White's philosophy is if anybody heard her commentate a NBA game and when she commentated on the Luka Mavericks before Luka got traded to the Lakers, and the Mavericks was playing, you know how you play differently when you're a star on them. She said, "Oh, see, they play better without Luka." She
Oh,
doesn't
I
view,
saw that. Yeah.
yeah. So you already knew what she had in her head about Caitlyn. She already knew that. She don't want Caitlyn to be the center of the attention of the team. She want the team to be the center of attention and her fitting in. It doesn't work that way. That's like asking Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan to take a back seat, and that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think Stephanie White has a real ego problem, and yeah, we could give her credit here and there, but at some point in time, you got to get out your own way because what's going to happen? This can't continue next year because you're not going to get a pass. You're going to get a pass this year because you had injuries, so they're going to view that as an excuse to keep you on.
I have a question. Okay.
Yeah.
Along those lines. So, Ghost says you all think Stephanie White will get canned. I say no. So my question is, I think she'll get a pass because of the injuries and all the things. That's going to be the excuse. But in the beginning of the season, when Caitlin Clark was playing, and you saw glimpses of how they looked last year with the running gun and all that stuff, do you think this team is playing the way they are because of Stephanie White's offense? Because we did see glimpses in the beginning of this year from last year that they were playing the fast-paced, up-tempo, let Caitlin Clark run the show and run and gun. Or do you think the players that brought in can't play that type of game? So depending on the players of the court, it's the way they play. So I guess my question is, do you think it's White's philosophy or do you think it's a personnel issue?
It's both. It's both. White's philosophy doesn't fit the personnel, and
But in the beginning of the season, you did see them running gun. So is that White's philosophy, or
nah? That's not her philosophy.
Okay.
That's the Caitlin's philosophy.
Well, we know that.
And she didn't like it because they was running too fast. She don't know how to. I don't want to diminish her as a coach, but I had no choice but to do it to her. So the thing about it is, she doesn't know how to run an offense like that. So she has to revert back to what she knows best. So her thing is to try to slow Caitlin down. It's like, oh, you want to run too fast. We got to slow down. We got to play defense. You can still play defense in a fast-paced, high-octane offense. Let me tell you, as Nicole, you can test this because you're a football fan just like I am. We don't see one of the greatest offense that ever assembled, and you have a defense to go along with it. If you scoring 100 points, you can slow down, and you know your defense is going to get you the ball back. So you just constantly piling up points on a team. The thing about it is, Stephanie already got to understand she has Caitlin Clark at the helm. Allow her to do what she does best, but you can still guide her in some directions to make mistake free basketball. But you don't want to take away what she does best. Her best asset is passing the ball. That opens up everything for everybody, even for herself. If
Mm-hmm.
you if you trying to minimize how she passed the ball in the game to be a safe passer, that's not gonna work for her. She's a risky passer. She can live with the turnovers, but guess what? She's gonna get you more points and assists than any other player in the league. And if your team is going to be number one, number two in offense, and your defense is in the top 10, that's a win-win situation. You can't just have it just, oh, we got to play defense, but then you have a mediocre offense where the ball is going to Natasha Howard, or you let Kelsey Mitchell cook. That's not working because Kelsey Mitchell, she needs to play off ball a little herself because she plays better when Caitlin's in control of everything. When she has the ball in her hand, it doesn't work because you could tell now. If you look at Kelsey Mitchell now, she ain't expect for the load to be on her like this. Kelsey Mitchell she's literally wore out. She's worn out. And yeah, she's mustering up all of this. But guess what? I guarantee you, Kelsey Mitchell would love to have Caitlin in this offense right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing about it is people been talking, say, oh, well, Kelsey was doing this before Caitlin is. But guess what? It's different having the load on your shoulder night in and night out. And when you have to struggle to find shots and your shot ain't falling, and then one night you might just click, and then the next night you don't, and then you got to make sure everybody else eat. That's responsibility. And Kelsey Mitchell finding out the hard way now that it's not easy. So, and that's why you have to respect what Caitlin brings to the table because she could do it all. She rebounds, assists, steal, and score. All four different range.
Yeah.
So, and until Stephanie White understands that and unlock her mind, like the Matrix, unlock your mind, you know, she'll get it. But if not, she, I think next year will be her last year if she doesn't get it together with Caitlin. I think they will not move forward with her without if this team does not get better this year and be a top five, top four playoff team. This team should have been way better than what it is. They still in the same position they was in last year, a number 6 seed. You should have been at least
Mm-hmm.
a number 5, a number 4. So, and that's going to be something to evaluate her on. Yes, she's going to get a pass because of injuries, but if you can't move up into the standings in the top 3 or 4 next year, and you still right there. What excuse you gonna have? You gonna have Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark there, and then you gonna say, well, I can't get it done. It ain't gonna be their fault. It's
This
gonna
is
be
going to ruin Caitlin Clark's. If she comes back next year, my concern is if Caitlin Clark is full force to start next season, and Stephanie White's still the coach, and she doesn't let CC cook and play her game if she puts a lid on her, I'm afraid this is going to tank her career
hmm
and her popularity.
and you know what? Fans going to want her to leave. They're gonna be
But
and
she's not going to leave.
and the thing at some point in time she's gonna have to force her hand. She's gonna have to get off that nice girl act
Mm-hmm.
and get a backbone and stop being mean. Stop being nice and want everybody. No, be like how you was in Iowa. Be a butthole. but be nice about it.
Yeah, because fans are gonna like tune out. Like they're
Yeah,
already losing viewership.
cause,
And
cause,
if she's playing like this again next season because Stephanie White's not letting her play her game,
mm-hmm,
fans are gonna continue to lose interest, and that's gonna be
yeah,
bad for her and
yeah,
it's gonna be bad for the league. So that's my concern is them bringing Stephanie White back. Is
yeah,
I think it's gonna hurt Cece's longevity, meaning popularity, uh, and all that.
yeah. I agree with you because if her popularity takes a hit next year, and that means it's going to, because somebody said this to say this that that's that's the whole idea of killing Caitlyn's popularity so her fans could tune away from of everything because her fan base is so strong. They view her as almost like a Taylor Swift type of
Yeah.
popularity.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it with Shador Sanders, the same thing. And that, you know what I'm saying? But at some point in time, it's not going to go away because you got other athletes coming in the league, might not have the popularity as her, but they have the name, image, and likeness to support them, and that's where the WNBA hasn't been ready for. Players like Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and all of them coming from college with that name, image, and likeness, and that pulverizing stardom that comes along with it. You can't hide behind that no more because it's you're gonna have a Juju. You already got a Paige. You got Caitlin. You got Angel Reese. You're gonna have a Hannah Dog, a Laura Best. All of these players that's coming to the league, all their fans' popularity is coming with it, and you can't shy away from that. So, I, like I said, I I wish this would be Stephanie White last year. I really don't want to see her next year, but I know that they're gonna have to make some changes
She's
because
gonna be back.
she's gonna be back because they're gonna give her every excuse, the reason why she's back.
Yeah.
What's up, Sanya? Um, and the thing about it is also with that being said and done, next year is going to be the final. It's going to be the tell of the tape. She has to get this team deep into the playoffs. The only way she's going to survive, she has to get them deep. I mean, I'm talking about conference championship or championship. It can't be first round exit. That's not about to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. It's almost my bedtime, but
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for riding it with us as always. V, see you on the other side. Catch me and Nikki at 7:15. We can start in 15 minutes early because we always be behind backstage chopping it up and doing whatever we do. Um, Again, man, a tough loss for the Fever, but they fought hard with what they had to deal with. So until the next time, Nicole Uninspired.
see ya.
Live Wire Sports Media. Subscribe to our channel. Stay safe.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.